Hey, we're live.
Hello.
Hello, we're live. Hey, I love this game. I love Puzzmo. Puzzmo .com. It's Puzzmo. It's also an app. You can get it on the iPhone. You can play it on your phone. You can play it on a computer, whatever. But today, it's Saturday, which is a great day to play Puzzmo. I can complete all the games in here. I'll explain a little bit more what I mean about that later. So let's go ahead and put on some music. We're going to be listening to the EP by Chicken Spin. That's me. And let's start working on the puzzles. Now, I always like to start with flip art. That's my favorite one of them. I got 4am hallways back here also.
Hi.
Hi, 4am hallways.
What's up?
Flip art is always my favorite one. I've actually made 4am hallways do these a bunch of times. Yeah, this one's really simple. It's a good one to start off with.
It's the best one at all.
It's a really good game. I'm sure you can see it's super simple. You just kind of like, ooh, you flip them, and then hey, you make some art.
It's so
flip
good.
Art. Yeah. And then sometimes they're a little bit bigger and more complicated. Let's see. Get this right here. A good strategy to do with flip art is to get all the things out of the corners first to kind of see what they are. So anyways, Puzzmo is a collection of games. It's a website, and it's an experience. It's your daily puzzle game hub. You know, I think that's.
You are terrible at this.
Well, I'm also trying to speak at the same time. It's your daily hub for puzzles. So we got flip art. We've got a crossword puzzle here, really good one. We've got Momoku, which is a cool twist on Sudoku that combines Sudoku plus memory. We've got the classic Type Shift, excellent word game. Bongo, this is the newest one. I'm pretty bad at Bongo. We've got Weather Momoku, and this is the same kind of as the Sudoku Momoku, except this one is just a memory game. But the cool part is it gives you your weather for the day. So you can put in your zip code, and then it'll tell you what the weather is in your area. We've got Pile Up Poker, which is a cool poker game that we'll get into. It's a little bit complicated, so I'll have to describe it. Cube Clear, Spell Tower, Word Bind, more of them a little bit complicated. And then we've got chess, specifically really bad chess. As you can see, look. The pieces are not what they're supposed to be. They're all a little bit mixed up. So I did the flip art first. Usually I do Pile Up Poker after that. So I'm going to jump into Pile Up Poker right now and let you see what it's like.
Yeah, I don't even know regular poker, so I don't know how the hell anyone's going to do this.
Well, this is... So the deal with Pile Up Poker is you have 4 cards to play. You have a hand of 5, and you can play 4 of them, and then the 5th card gets discarded. Your goal is to create via the horizontals and the verticals, and also all 4 corners, as many poker hands as you can do. So, for instance, here's a 6, here's a 6. I just made a pair, okay? And the pair is represented here. On this line, I have made a pair. And also, up here, on the 4 corners, I have scored a pair. Now watch, I'm going to put a king and a king. And now I have 2 pairs in the corners, and then that's a pair and that's a pair. Right? Easy enough. And then I'm discarding the 8. So there we go.
I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the camera.
I understand. Now, let's see. We're going to do... I'm already feeling bad about this one, but we'll see how this run goes. 9, 10, Jack, Queen. So I got a straight that's going to go right here, and we're going to discard the Queen. Alright, we're going to hope for something good here. Okay, so I could do a 9, so that'll give me 2 pair. And another Jack up here. Let's throw a King so that we can get a pair in this column, and I'll go ahead and put a Jack right here, so that we've got a 3 of a kind in this row. Discard the Ace. Alright, now I've got 1 turn left. Let's see. Well, I know that what I would really... Ideally, I want to discard the Ace, because if you are able to make 9 hands total, then you also get to score a hand in the discard. So right now I have a pair in the discard. That would be ideal, but let's see if I can actually score them all first. In this column, I would need to have a 6 or a Jack. I'll use the 6 right there. For this row, I'm going to need a 10. Let's see. If I put the jack here, then that satisfies that one. Hey, look at that. There we go. See, each row has a hand. Each column has a hand. And the corners is a hand. So that's a total winning of 510 plus the discard. So when I finish, it will tally everything up. And those are my poker hands. Pretty good. That is decent. And then I score the aces that are in that one. Not bad. Anytime I get 10 hands, I'm going to be happy with it, to be honest. Because, like I said, I'm not super great at this. But yeah. Let's make this one a little bit easier on ourselves and make it a flush hand. So I'm going to try for my corners are going to be my flush. I'm going to try here for a queen. So I can do king, queen, and maybe I'll get a jack. And then I'll be able to do a straight down in this one. So let's see. Do you know what a straight is, Mr. Hallways?
Well, a straight usually likes.
Set this up. We'll see.
Is a person of one gender, or who is attracted to the person of the opposite gender.
Oh, 4am Hallways. You're so funny. Yeah, that's what a straight is, totally.
They're also known as the people I despise the most.
Yeah, you're totally heterophobic. Ooh, heterophobic, is that a thing?
It's a thing made up by conservatives.
There we go. Hey, look at that. Once again, I got every single hand, and we've got a 3 of a kind in the discard pile.
Whoopie-a-ba.
B-A-B. What? B-A-B-A?
Whoopie-whoopie-a.
Oh, whoopie-whoopie-a. Got it. You get 5 turns at pile-up poker. I will be completely honest. There is only one aspect of Puzzmo that I'm not a fan of, and it's that right there. That you do 5 hands of this. I just feel like we don't need 5 entire hands of poker. I feel like eventually it gets to be like, all right, I've played poker enough. But you don't have to play if you don't want to. I'm just a crazy psycho completionist.
That's how I am with Sound Map. I got so sad the other day when I didn't finish.
Oh wait, what's Sound Map? You have to.
Oh my god!
Oh no, it's time for an info dump.
The fourth wall, it's breaking. The universe is crashing. The storm left something behind.
Wow.
Calls coming from inside the house.
Wow.
So, I mean.
Chicken Spin, streaming now with sound effects.
Bruh.
God damn it.
Bruh.
Can you do humble pie?
No humble pie today. I took humble pie off of the listing.
I've played these games before.
See, I've played lots of pile-up poker, so you know.
I've played these games before.
All right. While I finish up the last couple hands, now that people kind of see what's going on, go ahead and do your sound map.
Oh yeah, so Sound Map
Info
is
dump on Sound
is
Map.
an app on the App Store that you can get, and it's free. That you can pay for a subscription. I haven't, and I've been doing great, so I don't care about that.
Yep.
And this app is an app where you essentially think of it as Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go to the polls.
But for music.
Right.
And also infinitely better than Pokemon Go.
Yeah, because you're collecting music instead of monsters.
Yeah, and nobody cares about Pokemons. So,
that's a hot take I do not endorse. Everybody cares about Pokemons.
Alright, buddy. So
I care about Pokimane. Is that how you say the name?
Yes.
Of that e-girl, so. Pokimane?
I think so.
I don't. It's not for me.
Gonna move on.
Yeah, move on. Yeah.
Before this gets any more out of hand, I don't know what she's done or what anybody's done. You never know.
Pokimane might be bad. I don't know. If Pokemon,
we never know. It's just safe to assume. Just don't mention the devil.
You know what? If you need to know more about canceling celebrities, you can go watch my latest episode of Trash Pile. All about canceling celebrities. It's for something called Cancel Me Not. Terrible, terrible movie starring Eddie McClintock. It's Christian trash. Just, so bad.
Oh my god. Okay, so sound map, yeah.
Can you tell how pleased I am about my soundboard?
Yeah, I am too.
Bruh.
The main thing that you do on sound map is that
Yes.
there's this big. It's just wherever you are. It's like Pokemon Go. It's an ARG. Is that the? Not ARG, augmented reality.
Yeah, that's ARG, augmented reality game.
Something.
It shows you a map. I'm hoping this is picking up with the camera correctly.
And
It
there's
shows you a
little-
map, and there's little icons, and you are able to then, when you go to little icon, hit the little button.
But only if you're on the right range.
Right,
And
just
you-
like a
and
Pokestop.
You can pay to get a bigger range.
And then you open up the music loot drop, and you get One Night by Didi Osama.
Yeah, so just random stuff most of the time, but sometimes you get rare or shiny or whatever.
And
but the
also,
main thing that I love-
we get El Sona ed il Forto, Storia de un Conclino by Pinguini Tattici Nucleari. Yeah, Linguini, Ballatini, etc.
Cappuccino, ballerina.
Cappuccino Ballerina, and also, hilariously, you can get my songs on here.
And my songs.
Yeah, the
I'm
music
still
that we're
waiting for
listening
someone
to, right?
collect
Yeah.
my stuff because it's all there and I got it. No, but this is really cool. The thing that's coolest about it is that there's quests, so you can input your favorite artist in the game, and it'll be like, all right, you trade me like blah 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 randomized category, this amount of songs for that are like this, and I will give you, and it's just the app, it's not an actual person, but the app will give you a random song from the artist that the quest is attached to.
Right.
It's awesome, and there's trading also, so you can like find the songs that you want to trade.
Can I just point out 2 straight flushes just then? Look at that, the straight flush on there and the straight flush on there. Excellent work.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It was great.
was a good one.
But that's how I am, is because there's also games for gyms, and
Right.
that's little daily games. I'm sure you've actually seen people play the games before, not known it was Sound Map. That's how it happened with me. These are very popular games. I didn't even know it was Sound Map.
Yeah, let's pause on Sound Map for a minute because we're going to talk about a new game.
All right.
Sound Map is great, but let's talk about Bongo now. All right, Bongo is a word generator. We have over here a pool of letters, and then we have spaces where they need to go to, and our job is to put the letters over here to make words. Each word has a maximum of 5 characters and a minimum of 3. Now, you can play this game to try to get a high score, or you can play this game to try to fulfill the secret mission in the game, which is always identified by emojis that are in the title of it. So the Bongo for May 31st, we have an emoji of a UFO and an alien. All right, so now I'm going to look at this and I'm going to realize, hey, guess what I could spell? Alien. Oh, there we go. So I got alien. What else can we make with these letters? Can I make space? There we go, yep. All right, so 5-letter words that are associated with UFOs and aliens using these letters that we have right here. What do we think? I didn't even pull up the chat, but if anybody is watching and you have suggestions, you are free to try to suggest something for me. What do we think?
World?
World? Hey, good job, you did it. There it is. Yep, we got world. Okay.
All right.
You know what? I'm seeing a UFO and I'm thinking blast off. No, not blast off.
Yeah, that's a bit of a stretch.
But again, you don't have to. You don't have to do this. I just like to do it.
Yeah, let's continue to do this.
Yeah. Blors, Blair, Bloss, Slab, Slate, Slobe, Torbs, Borts, Orbs.
Orbs is kind of spacey, but not really.
Yeah, but it's not 5 letters. It's always going to be 5 letters.
Oh, right. I forgot
Yeah.
it was a 5.
Okay, alien and UFOs. What's more stuff with UFOs? Because I feel like all of these are so far. These are
Ship.
space things.
Ship is not
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah. B L.
Yeah, I see a word. I just don't see it.
Yeah, you see it, but you just don't see it. I know.
There's got to be something that starts with B.
Yeah, I feel strongly. Yeah, it's interesting that it's not blast, but
You would think. It's a pretty spacey word. Like a cartoonishly spacey word.
right.
Oh, I always forget that you can start with vowels.
Not Earth, not planet.
If we had an H here, everything would be better.
We already got
Everything
space.
would make sense.
Yeah. Like the UFOs abducted people? Okay, what do aliens do? Aliens abduct, they experiment, they
Steal.
UFOs fly.
Steal.
No. UFOs fly, UFOs launch, they EA Sports. It's in the game. Alright, we got a good start on this one. I'm going to move back. We're going to let this one percolate a little bit in the heads, and we'll come back to it. Alright, let's check out Spell Tower. Spell Tower is basically we're trying to clear all the letters. We do so by, I'll just do a simple one right here, RIP equals RIP. So those are gone. If you can spell a word that is more than 5 letters, then it will blow up also all of the ones around it. So SIXTH for sixth will blow up all of the letters that are around the ones I'm eliminating, and also because it was one of those orange ones, it blows up everything in the row. So that's a really good one to do. So I'm just going to blast that one here. As always, we've got a Q and we've got a U up here. So, boy, if I can find some way to move those around a little bit so that I can get the U next to the Q, that would be really helpful, but I may not be able to. Let's just see. Treats, freets. Ooh. Greet. There we go. It's always good to get a 5-letter if you can. Feel free, if you see anything in here, just shout it out and I'll get it. I'm going to go ahead and get Zag because that's a really easy one. I need to move some off of this right here. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm going to go for that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Blow up the
That's
cube,
awesome.
but that's fine, yeah. I'm always going to lose the cube. The cubes are really hard to get to. Let's see. Rosie? Oh, the ones with the stars, by the way, give double points. Yeah, they're like an extra points if you're doing that one. So it's very much worth it. Keel. Oh, I like Keel. Like Keel haul somebody. That's good. Oh. Let's get most. See, I just really want to be able to tie these together somehow.
What the heck?
What? What do you say?
Y'all didn't know I stayed up all night last night. Oh no, I wasn't supposed to say that. No. So I'm seeing hallucinations and stuff. Like every
What? Hold on. You had to start over. You're sounding crazy. Start over what? Look, I combined both double words together, so it makes it into a ×3. Sings. Sorry, can you start over? I feel like you started in the middle of a sentence only you could hear.
So since I was up all night last night.
Oh, I thought you weren't. Yeah, I knew.
That's all right.
I knew.
I every now and then I just like see in the corner of my eye like a wasp or something fly by. There's a wasp. It's not there, but you know.
That's what happens. Yeah, so I couldn't do it. I failed, but that's okay. I got a lot of points. So we're going to go ahead and end it right there. You can get them all done. I think I actually have video of it that I've taken. You can complete the entire thing, and if it does, it gives you a really cool rainbow effect. Alright, let's get back to the bongo and see. Anything come to mind?
What the heck is up with that R? Can you, like, move something on that R?
Oh, there's two of them.
Okay.
Yeah, just like there's two O's right there. Boots! Lost. Oh!
God, yes!
Laser!
Oh my gosh!
So, hold on, we're left with... Oh! Robot.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. Wow. Alright, so I found all the purples. Now, I could probably get a higher score if I was trying. Like, if you look, W's is worth 65, and I've just got it sitting over here. And this right here, that's a 3 times score. So if I made these so that the W was here, then I would get 65 times 3 for my score. Way higher. So there's two ways you could play. You can play for the high score. I really like to find all of the purple words. That's my personal favorite way to play the game. So there we go. I got all of the purple words. And it's not the best way to play, but whatever. That's my personal thing. Okay. Let's see. Here, let's do another pile-up poker, and you can yap some more about SoundMap if you want to. Or promote.
Anything to say about SoundMap, but I can promote stuff.
Yeah, but I'll do the bigger. So this is big pile-up poker. It's exactly like the other one, except now we're on a 5x5 grid, and you have 5 that you can put down, and 1 gets discarded. Other than that, it's all the same. Oh, there's also a joker. There's a joker that'll be anything that you have available to you. So feel free to yap while I work.
As a musician, and the year 2025, my favorite thing to do, almost more than making music, is to talk about the music I'm making, but not really the talking about the music I'm making, more just talking about funny stories that happened while I was making the music, and then that being my entire talent. So today I'm going to talk to you about my music. I'm not going to do any of that because I'm not lame. So, I have, what we've been working on just before stream came up, before we started streaming, as I was talking about, surprise, surprise, I've said it to everyone, nobody cares, October 3rd, due Foreign Hallways album. I'm waiting billions of years in the future to release something because I've just kind of been on a downward spiral in quality because I keep on just making more and more stuff, and not downward spiral in quality. I think I made some really good stuff, but it gets overpowered with all the.
You make a lot of stuff.
Whoa. And
Yeah.
I've realized,
Bro releases like 2 albums a week.
and I've realized what the thing about this is none of my friends listen to my music, or none of my friends listens to my music, and that makes me kind of sad, because I work really hard on it, and really the only person listening to it is my dad, my mom, and my parents, and grandparents, and whatnot, the people who are relatives of me. Kind of makes me sad. I mean, they do listen to music, but it takes a lot of time for them to get around to do it because I keep on releasing stuff. I don't blame them. I would not be able to keep up with that. No, I probably would because I have a lot of free time on my hands. But they're not the type of person that does that. They're just type.
Bro doesn't have a job.
I don't have a job. I'm unemployed. Yeah.
Unemployed, stupid, you're gay.
Alright, buddy. At job application forms, when I see those, I scream and run away as fast as I can.
We were at the store the other day, and the person behind the counter was like, "Oh, I sure could use some help from a strong young man like you. Would you like a job at my peppermint shop?" And you shot him in the face. It was wild.
What?
Huh?
What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Okay, so back to the music.
Hey, try to do less squeaky things. That chair gets really squeaky when you like spin around a lot. Try to squeak less. All right, go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna move chairs because I don't like this one.
That's what to do. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's maybe a better
So,
solution. Yeah.
Basically, the idea is, I'm releasing less and less music, but I am releasing a lot more music on my profile on, it's not mine, it's the company's profile on several places like Instagram, YouTube, that's pretty much it, and Spotify podcasts as the synth shop. So I'm releasing a lot, the company is releasing a lot of music there.
When you what do you mean when you say the company?
It's not me. I'm not the one. I'm not the synth shop. I'm not part of it. I'm just there, and sometimes the synth shop is not me. I don't control it. I'm not the CEO. I'm not even close to being the higher up. It's just the company.
Yeah, just the company.
Synth shop is the company.
Yeah.
Don't ask me about it. I don't know shit.
Yeah.
But I'm listening to music there. But now on Forum Homeways, I am releasing music very slowly, like a normal person does. That's the idea. So, the Forever Witching Hour, my new album, will be coming out October 3rd.
And just to pause real quick, this is just a basic memory game. You get it. You flip one over, and then you try to look for another one someplace. I don't really have to talk too much about it. Go for it.
And the craziest thing about this all is that the man, the myth, the legend,
Scott Sterling?
who co-produced this entire album, did most of the good stuff, is right here. It's Chicken Spin. The Forever Witching Hour is not my album, but it is our album, and I keep on forgetting that.
That doesn't sound right. Was I drunk when I made it? Because I don't really remember.
Yeah, I mean, you got on that 5-week-long crystal meth bender.
Oh my god, the meth.
Yeah,
oh my god,
I think
yeah.
that was just a bit.
I was chewing it at a certain point. I was so crazy off the crystal meth that I was crunching it between my teeth, bro. It was wild.
That's probably.
Hey, look, there's the forecast where I live. You could probably use this to triangulate my exact location. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I've played these games before.
Oh, but this is the cool part. After you do the local Momoku, now you get the global weather Momoku. So this is in Kato, Kinabula. I don't know what that is, but wherever it is, it's nighttime. It's 4:20 a.m. That's probably like in Vietnam or something. I don't know. Philippines. Looks like that kind of language.
So yeah. But my.
Oh yeah. So I made an album.
Yeah, we.
Yeah.
But that's why most of the good stuff was because of you. Was because of the crystal meth that you were chewing like gum.
Mm-hmm. It was like hard candy. It was like it's like when you get those rock candies, you know. It's like that.
Yeah.
It's like,
Or more specifically, like Pop Rocks.
yes.
It's just sizzling in your mouth. That was good.
Yeah,
I mean,
when you
I've
get the
had some-
greens, when you get the blues.
Yeah, that's the good stuff. But that's if you want to listen to our obviously for legal reasons joke drug trip.
Yes, I do not do drugs. I don't do drugs.
We don't do drugs.
Drugs are bad. I don't do meth. I watched all of Breaking Bad, and that's all I ever needed out of the meth industry. Thank you very much.
So yeah, but it is pretty cool. Our album coming October 3rd, but we are just disgusting.
I am pretty disgusting. Let's
we
be
are
honest.
filthy
Bruh.
monsters.
Bruh.
We don't exist.
Sound effects, bruh. All right, let's talk a little bit about the next one. We're going to do Type Shift next. Type Shift, I'm going to be completely honest. Type Shift is one of the hardest ones for me. Not because, mostly just because I'm impatient and I just want to get all the cool words. There's two different challenges you can do. Like, your goal is to create words by, well, here. Solid. There you go. So you put something, you can move these around, and then when they hit a vertical, then you have a word that you have created. But there's core words that are in here. So sometimes you're going to find a word, and it'll all be outlined in little rectangles. That's a core word. And if you find all of them, it's just bonus points. I always try, but I don't always get them. TypeShift is available on its own in the App Store also. And so is Spell Tower. If you just like TypeShift and if you just like Spell Tower, you can get those games. The Puzzmo folks made them previously. So, okay, that's what we're playing right now. Go for it, if you got more.
I don't have anything else.
Yeah! Touch grass, fool. Yeah, that's a core word, see? So grass is a core word. What this means is the GRASS, they're locked in. And they may not be used again.
Can you spell a letter with 3 words?
No. It's got to go all the way across.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's got to go all the way across. Sorry.
Oh, man.
Yeah, what were you wanting to spell?
I think it's right in front of you this whole time.
Yeah. Biles? Simone. Snail. Mm-hmm. All right, that's another core word. Very good. Tiles. Let's go for tiles. Yeah, that's a core word. Okay, so look, this is easy then. I got B-O. I got board, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be the last core word. It is! Yay! All right, I found every core word. Excellent.
Nice.
Yeah, see, it says it right there. Again, it's fine. You can win by not finding them all, but I like to try to do it if I can. Well, I do!
Well, I do!
Oh, wow, this is so perfect. Look at this.
I really do.
Puzzle! Of course that's a core. See, look at this. We got a puzzle. All right, and this is a good one. We got an X in this area. This is kind of the mastery of this one. We got an X here, and before it, we only have one thing that's really going to go with it. I'm pretty sure there's no word that begins with DX or PX or SX, but there is EX. So we can now express expose explode.
Explode.
I feel really dumb right now.
I think you already passed it in your mind.
Maybe.
Because you were saying stuff that definitely could have worked, but you never tried it.
Expand.
No, that one wrong.
Excond. Expone. Expand. Hey!
Hey! That's what I said. I said expand.
Oh, you did say that? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't hear you. I'm not doing a bit. I really didn't hear you.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah.
Sweden.
Swedes. No. Steeds.
What the heck is that?
Horses. Yeah,
Oh.
your steed. Star.
Man, who the hell thought of, melting a horse and turning it into glue?
You don't melt a horse, you just melt their hooves.
I know, but who the hell thought that was a good idea? What if we take a horse, a horseshoe, a horse's foot, and then melt it and turn it into a sticky thing that goes inside of containers for children that you can glue stuff with?
Hey man, if it works, it works.
That was a long walk.
It was.
That was I chose my wrong set of words there. Man, I don't know.
Pecans. Swarms. Uh-huh. Oh, that's a core. Okay,
Nice.
Excellent. Speaking of core words, we just finished up watching the Doctor Who finale. We're not going to spoil anything, but
What did I say? Pretty good.
pretty good, guys. Pretty good. Oh, wait, is decode? Oh, nice. Hey, we had puzzle and decode in this. You crafty dogs. I know what you're thinking. All right, we're doing a lot of word stuff right now, so we'll do one more. We got 2 more word puzzles. Let's do a chess. Okay.
No,
Really,
this is a monster.
yeah, really bad chess. Here's everything you need to know about really bad chess. The AI in this game really feels very, very good about their horses. There's nothing that they love more than these friggin' horses, man. They just think they're great. I don't use the real names.
And of course, for clarification for the dumb people watching, sorry. When we say AI, we mean like artificial intelligence, but that doesn't mean.
Oh yeah, not like
AI.
the there's not.
Yeah, because a lot of stupid people think just AI means bad now.
No.
And it's just a term that's been used to describe sentient, not sentient, but different types of robots and machines and forever.
We've had Deep Blue was beating us in chess a long time ago. There's nothing special about this at all.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. But yeah, it really likes to take the horses. I don't like to use the real names because who cares? It really likes the horses, so you can get them to sacrifice.
Horsey.
And you can usually get them to sacrifice something big for a horsey to make sure that they get to keep it.
Diane, am I a good person?
Diane. Oh man, Bojack. Oh, now I can't do that. Oh, horsey. I don't know. Let's just kind of move around a little bit and see what it does. I have a feeling that the AI is trying to do something crafty. Yeah, see the way it saved its horse just then?
We're eating on EP. We're sleeping
What
on the
is it gonna
meat
do?
heap.
I'm going to try to bait them because they will definitely trade queens. Ooh, wow. What are they trying to do here? They're going to come over this way? Oh, my queen! No! No, there's nothing I can do about that. I just lost a queen. I'm a fool. I'm a fool! You hear me? Wow. Man, that was really dumb of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know...
I don't even know chess, and I know that was dumb.
Yeah, no takesies backsies. It happened the way it happened, Captain.
Yeah.
Not much we can do about it.
Yeah.
I mean, there is literally an undo button, but, you know.
What?
Yeah, there's an undo button.
That shouldn't be there.
I feel you need it, though. You need it because it's really... Because this chess plays against the rules, because the pieces are all these, like, random amalgamation of what a chess piece should be, it all plays against the rules, and so it's really hard to actually legitimately plan correctly, you know?
And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Oh, you leaving? Bro is leaving. Bro is leaving midstream. Wow, so unprofessional. Anyways. In my heart. Oh my god. Do you see me losing that again? Holy crap, I'm really bad at this game. Usually I'm actually playing it instead of having to talk about it and explain it. I'm just going to blame it on that. We all know that it's really hard to play video games while talking about them at the same time. And with chess, even more so, probably because of all the concentration that you have to do to come up with things. It can be really tough. And this is also really tough. Speaking of things being difficult, this entire matchup is built for tough, if you ask me. Ooh, I'm getting swamped. This is why I don't even bother playing really... So there's really bad chess, but then there's also really hard chess, where they just make the computer even more difficult. I don't even bother to play it, because I'm already pretty dumb at this stuff. I don't think that... I'm not good. Let's see. I want to try to move their king someplace that'll give me a little bit of leverage, because I do have my horsey still. I mean, really, if I could just keep them moving... Oh, no, can't do that. No, shouldn't do that either. Yeah, see, the undo button is a little bit cheap, if you ask me. I have no good solution here. Horse is dead no matter what I do. And I can get him into check, but they'll just take my piece. So if I'm going to lose no matter what, I might as well go out. Oh, wow. That is not what I expected to happen. Oh, you know what they're doing? They're going to take... Oh, yeah, okay. Let's see how they handle this. Yep, there we go. Okay. And now I am in a place where if I go here, I will be vulnerable. I can't go up there. Just move around a little bit and see what it's going to do. Let's see. If I take here, I'm going to continue trying to move. Oh boy. Oh, backed into a corner. Alright. Let's restart the game. Oof, that was a rough one. Okay. The thing I like to do at the beginning of these is just a kamikaze. Just to clear out some of the field, you know? Because they can get really, really difficult to kind of deal with. So we're just going to try to clear out the field a little bit. And let's see how quickly I can get a queen to make a move. There we go. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I'll just take this. Okay, I got my queens on one side. This is pretty good, actually. I need to clear this out. Getting rid of that piece would be very helpful to me. Okay, yeah, you see what they're doing here, right? They're going to do this, which is going to let that get taken, and then they could just go rampant here. If they take this, I've got no recourse. If I move this here, then they can't take anything of mine. Nice. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay, so at this point, they can come in here, take my king. If the king, alright, if the queen takes the horsey, then I won't be able to do anything about it except for move backwards. Right now, the best thing I need to do is to get them into a runaway scenario. I've got to start manipulating them. Let's get in here. And I can't do that. Okay, that was what the plan was. This is why it's kind of cheap to... This is why it's a little bit cheap. Because you can kind of play something and then see what they were going to do. And then undo what you did. And, yeah, it's cheating. It's a little bit cheating to do this. But... I'm okay with it because I'm dumb. I'm not good at chess. So, you know, it's cool with me to cheat. Kind of. It's not really cheating. It's just a computer. You know, who cares? Ah, man, they are really making this hard on me, huh? They really want me to do something stupid. This is okay, actually. Yeah, there we go, there we go. I like where this is going. If I take my queen and put her up there, then that one will kill. So if I do this first, let's see if I can get myself into a good position. Pretty good. Okay. Bring up here. I think I'm going to do this. This is a biscuit, but we're going to try it out. Let me just do that. Let me do that. Oh yeah, no reprise? No reprise on that at all? Alright, go off. Well then, what if I were to do this? Oh, I like that. And then a little bit of this, which will let me get here, which will let me then, let's see, I think what I want to do now is try to bring, see, I'm trying not to do another big sacrifice play because that's kind of my thing, is to do a sacrifice, but let's see what happens if I try to maneuver this way. Yeah, they're just going to do that. I need to keep up the pressure, else I'm going to not be able to make it. Let's keep up the pressure then with a wild move. Okay. That was dumb. Why did I do that? That wasn't really wild. That was just me letting somebody die. So if I take my horsey over here, the only thing that's going to let it do is then take this bishop without any defense. I need to find a way. I can't come up here because then I'll get taken that way. I can't come up here. Can't move any closer to this. Can't go all the way up there. Gosh, what am I missing? Oh, let's do this. Oh, yeah, okay. Is there a way? Yes. Okay. I'd really like to force them into a sacrifice here, and I think I can actually do it. Let's see my plan. Okay. If I can pull... Gotta threaten still. No, I don't want to do that. Perfect. That's what I needed. Now... Okay. I'm going to set myself up here for a possible trade. Ooh, but no. Yeah, I'll trade. That's okay with me. Nope. See what I mean, guys? I'm dumb. I am not good at chess. I used to be good at chess, is the funny thing about it. I used to play a lot of chess. And I became actually semi-decent at chess. But it was kind of one of those things where I think I played it too much, and I got really, really bored of it. And after I got bored of it, I was like, I don't really care about chess anymore. And I keep thinking about it all the time, you know. It's frequent that I wish that I could, have like a constant chess partner to play with, so that I could experience it again. But I don't have anybody that I can really play with, so, this is my favorite thing. When you have solidly defeated the computer, it just kind of does a really dumb, just kind of like self-kill situation here. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's just like, yeah, okay, I lost. You got me. Nothing else I can do about it. There we go. Alright. So that was really bad chess. Now we're going to try out really regal chess, which is just like chess, except look, it's only kings, pawns, and queens. Oh my god, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is insane. Let's start off with sacrifices, because as much of them as I can take away, the better. I want to remove their ability to move. I mean, obviously, that's kind of the game. And also, at the same time, I want to just keep progressing myself forward and see what happens here. Because I'll just keep going. If they're not going to stop me, I'm just going to keep doing stuff in the back here and let them to continue. Like, I know they're planning something. I know that they're going to try to do a really obvious kill shot on me here, but heck if I don't care, because, there's a million queens. What are we going to do? Yeah, let's move here. Come on. Yeah, see? Yeah, you got nothing. Coward every time. Are you a coward or a killer? I say to the chess piece. Coward any day, the chess piece says back. If you know where that's from, hit me up on the DMs and tell me how cool you liked the Doctor Who finale. Because holy crap, it was good. Let's see. In really regal chess like this, anytime you can take a piece, even if it's just a pawn like that, you really should. You should, ABC, always be checking, Always be checking. Let's move up here and make them... I just gave, like, they, them pronouns to the computer AI. I don't like that. I feel bad about that. Never mind, man. Never mind. Computers ain't got no pronouns. Oh, speaking of computers ain't got no pronouns, if you've not been watching Murderbot, you need to go watch Murderbot, because that robot's got no pronouns. It's it. Murderbot is a wonderful series. I love watching I love reading the Murderbot books. They're just fantastic. It's the Murderbot Diaries.
Bruh.
If you haven't read them yet, you definitely need to. They're on Kindle. I'm sure there's paperback versions as well. You can get them from Tor. I got them from Tor, I think. How did I get them? Are they just free on Amazon, or did I pay for them? I don't care. I would have paid $100 for them. They're some of the best books ever. It's about a robot from the future that's a murder bot, and it's really cool. It's a story about how robots can have autism, and that sucks. Basically. I mean, that's not what it's all about, but that's basically what it's about. And there we go. See, this is what's kind of fun about this, is like, yeah, I could have done this in a lot more sophisticated way, but it's also really fun to just kind of brute force your way through killing as many of the pawns and as many of the queens as possible, so that then you can create your own queen army here. That's a lot of fun. So that's one of the reasons I like really regal chess, because you can end up in situations like that. It's like, I know I'm always going to win it, so it's not really a challenge, Let's do this one. This is word bind. Like everything else, we're kind of spelling words. In this situation, you have to spell words using the letters in order. So, insectile and then Todd, right? So, insect. That's a word. Cool. Tiled is a word. settle, settle, as well as settled. Inset. This is kind of the place where I cheat. I always get to right here, and then generally speaking, I'm like, I'm good. I could keep going to get more points and more points and more points, but by the time I'm on Wordbind, I'm usually a little bit tired and ready to kind of, move on to the next one, so that's about it. Because I know I've got Cube Clear coming up, and Cube Clear drives me crazy. I love it, but it drives me crazy. Let me tell you about Cube Clear. Kind of like in spell, it's like a small spell tower. Okay? You're doing the same thing. You are going, gosh, if I could even see just one thing. Pegs. There you go. See? So you do that and it would blow up all those. But if you were to get a word with 5, then it would blow up all the ones around it also. So that's really what you want to do. You want to get 5. So, let's see. Shelf. And it'll blow up the ones around it also. Yeah, that's fine. But now, look at this situation I'm in here. Like, I've got nothing here to make words with. So I'm going to undo. And I'm just going to be like, all right, let's try this again. I want to be in a situation where I can capture all of the letters and destroy them all. But the difficulty comes when you are forced into situations where you have like O-S-A-U-O. You can't make words with this stuff. So to do this in this area. But I also need to make sure I can still do something with the rest of these pieces. So, I need to kind of look and then there we go. All right, eliminated everything. And I did it in 5 words. Yeah, cool. I'm happy with that. Most I've ever done, the best I've ever done is 3. I've done really good with that one. Alright, let's see. What's next? Gosh, just 2 left. Alright, we've got the crossword, and then my favorite, which is the Momoku. That's the 2, right? Yep, it's just Momoku and then the crossword. Alright, crossword clue is, when I was your age, television was called books. That seems like a quote from someplace. Let's see if we can figure it out. Platonically oriented orientation for short. I don't know what that means. Siblings of Helios found by removing 3 letters from Helios. Is it soul? One with a sterling record. I don't know. Bridgerton, I don't watch that show. That some of it is hard because I don't watch Bridgerton. I would never be able to guess what that one is. But you know how crosswords work. We'll get to it eventually. It comes and goes with time. You start again at the beginning. Sopranos solo. Is that an aria? I believe it is. A spiced holiday quaff. A spiced quaff. I don't know. Texting format abbreviated SMS. Yeah. The old U. 4 letters. The old U. Is it them? I'm feeling good about them. Meat substitute. But it's not a meat substitute, it's a substitute for meat. A unit of rain is a drop, for sure. Word after pimple or cabbage? Pimple... Pimple... Cabbage patch. Pimple patch. Cabbage patch. Yep. It's a pimple patch. We all know what those are. String instrument, the goddess... I don't know what that is. I'm going to move on. OMG... I didn't need to know that. That's TMI. Duh. Alright. Casual abbreviation that leaves OUS out. Morning coat. Is that dew? The coat of water in the morning? I'm gonna go for that. Snack for gains. Fully aware. Maison de Couture behind the Sac de Jour and Reef. Hey man, I don't know. Whatever. That's Les Mis, of course. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Alright. Author and activist who wrote The God of Small Things. No clue. Groove you might get stuck in. That's a rut. Like many in America's Funniest Home Video submissions in the 90s, format-wise... format-wise. Like, they were VCR, they were videotapes, they were cassettes, they were home videos. I have no idea. Imitation. Underwritten Insta interruptions. Wow. Cafe specification. Buffalo's Great Lake. Lake Erie? I think it's Lake Erie. Letters on a bottle at the beach. Buttercup in The Princess Bride. She was a commoner. Yeah. Units typically used to weigh a Ferrari, but not a Ford. Oh, wait. Is a Ford made in America? But a Ferrari is made... Is it kgs, because kilograms? Yeah, it is, because look, yeah, kgs, and then that, a spiced holiday quaff is a nog, of course. Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. Key typically above a tilde, when we look down, it's esque. Okay. I don't know what that is. Brock O'Lee for V. Oh, that's an apt name. Yeah, of course. What a dog shakes with is a paw. Hyatt or Hilton is a hotel. The P of PVC. Oh, gosh. I don't know what that is. Well, I know that's Ben Kingsley. Let's get that in there. Compete. Department that keeps things running. Member of a hive is a bee. Okay, got a lot here. Let's see if that opens anything up. Images, seriously. It's like a company that does something with pictures, whatever that means. I have some bad news, alas. Obvs. Oh, wait. Obv? Yeah, that's what we say. We say obv. Yeah. Snack for gains. What does that mean? Oh, wait. Protein bar. Yep. A meat substitute. I got nothing for you, man. Let's see. Heat lamp. Absolutely. Underwritten Insta interruptions. I don't use Instagram that much. What does it mean? That is one that I can't guess. I don't know. Letters on a bottle at the beach. Okay, so you're not supposed to have glass bottles. You're supposed to have plastic, right? So what would letters on a plastic bottle be? Could be anything. Could be literally anything. It comes and goes with the times. Day? Doesn't feel right. Oh, vinyl, of course. Mm-hmm. Oh, fully aware. Open-eyed. Open-eyed. Yep. Dept that keeps things running. Okay, that tells me that it's a the dept is a hint that this is an abbreviation, right? So it's a department to keep things running, and it's OP. Ops, the ops department. Ops, yeah. Let's try for ops. I like that. So then this. Still no idea. Imitation. See, I might be wrong on the soul one, and that might be causing a lot of problems. Okay, I'm going to use a hint. I'm going to use a hint for this one. Like many America's first home video submissions in the 90s format-wise, like something recorded using a non-digital video camera. I mean, they were analog. I feel so stupid right now. I mean, I watched America's Funniest Home Videos a lot. I know everything about some. What is this? Like something recorded using a non-digital video camera. They were on film. Oh, wait. Oh, is it on film? Wait, is this wrong? Hold on. On film. Is that? Oh my god, hold on. This is Shutterstock. Okay. That means that this is on tape. On tape. On tape. Okay. Okay. A cafe specification. Temp? I don't know, but I feel pretty good about this one. Okay, one with a Sterling record. Sterling. Silver. Uh-huh. The runner-up. The runner-up is the next best, and that is a... Oh, that's so funny. Okay, this is wrong. Soul is not correct. Oh my god. Sponsored. That's it. Sponsored. Yeah, see, I love how you can have a couple things wrong, and it completely ruins what you're trying to do. But then when you figure it out, it opens everything up. Oh, SOS. It's an SOS. No, I don't think it's an SOS. I'm going to use a hint for this one because I'm never going to be able to get it. I don't know who that person is or what that book is. Writer whose first name is formed with an anagram of Durin and an anagram of Tai, and whose name is hidden in Froyo. So that's Roy for sure. Okay. Durin. And Tai. So that's already TH. I've already done that. So this has got to be... I've got a D, an A, and an N. D, A, N. Platonically, oh, look at that. Platonically oriented orientation. Platonic as in friends. Oriented is you are oriented only for friendship, and it's an orientation as in a sexual orientation. It's arrow ace. Okay, that's so clever. What a clever puzzle. My god. This is why I love these so much. The puzzles are so clever. This is the best crossword. It's just fantastic. Okay, so I know that's an A. So then here we've got an N and a D. It's an N and a D. And how does that help? It comes and goes with the time. Comes and goes with the times. I'll never be able to get this one because I don't watch that show. More permanent. That's a pen. Pen? Who is that? Bottles on a beach. SPF. F. And it's a fad. It comes and goes with the times. Ah! Smart! Alright. Cafe specification. We've got NE. Imitation. RS. Oh. Okay, hold on. Is it, ersatz? Meet, substitute is Zoom. It's ersatz. Yep. That's gotta be ode. Many yeah, that's ode. I'm gonna go for that. Yeah. That's got to be Aria then. So Ner Cafe specification. Ner. I don't know what a cafe. Nero. I have no idea what Nero has to do with the cafe. Yeah. I'm okay using the hints on that one because I could have never got it. That was a really good one. Good job. Good job, puzzle creators. That one kicked ass. Okay. Alright, so we got one puzzle left, and it is the Momoku. So let's jump in. Momoku is just like Sudoku, except it's a memory. When I flip this over, I get to see what the letter is, and then have to match it up with another letter of the same type. And then after that, it's just like Sudoku. And a special thing, if you can get the stars, these little colored stars, win a bonus star for each star you match before your 25th flip. So before I do 25, I want to try to get those knocked out so that I can get bonus points for them. I'll start on a populous one. 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. Let's see, we got a 5. Okay, so no 5 here, or none here, none there or there. 5 could be here or here. Or the 5 could be in either these 2 slots or these 2 slots. If it's in those 2, then that means it'll be in these 2. If it's in these 2, then that means here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we got a 6. 6 goes all the way up, so right here. Alright, that's 4 flips. Okay. Let's see. This space. So we got 2 left that it could be. So here, and here, and here. It's gonna be here. There we go. Okay. It's really good to get one full one figured out. That's just gonna make everything a little bit easier now. Let's see. 7 takes up that and that and that, so there it is right there. Okay, 5 takes up all those, so where we go. All right, I'm going to try to do a purple now. I'm going to try to do this one. So we got a 4. So 4, 4. That's the only space left, so it's got to be there. Excellent. Try to do this one. The 3s take up those and that, so that means it's right here. Sudoku is another game that I've played. I've played a lot of friggin' Sudoku in my life, dude. I have played so much Sudoku, and I definitely got to a point where it was like, okay, I'm actually kind of bored with just Sudoku. I have done so much of it, and it's not that it's bad. It's not that it becomes boring, and I'm not saying like it's too easy. It's not like Elon Musk. Oh, chess is so easy, but it's like, since there's no variety, it's a very kind of simple game at the end of the day. It can get boring to just kind of be pressing the same buttons. But that doesn't mean I don't like it, and I'll still play one every now and then. It's just I used to play it like a lot. I used to do like 10 puzzles a day, you know. And I think I just played too much Sudoku. And it just kind of got boring. Alright, we just got a couple left. Let's see. Gets easy when you're in this part too. This is kind of more of what it is. It's like I kind of want the solitaire game to just auto-complete itself at a certain point. You know, like the solitaire does on the Windows where the cascade would drop down. I kind of want that to happen because, hey, I was done. There's no way I was going to mess any of those up. I was not going to lose that. Alright, there we go. Hey, that's Puzzmo. You can go to Puzzmo.com and do all these puzzles. You can pay for Puzzmo, which will give you a bunch of extra things for free and give you little profile names and stuff. You can check out my profile here. Chicken Spin, that's me. I've been playing it a bunch, and here's all of my stats. Gosh, I don't have a lot of stats. Wow. Notable ones. I pay to play. Yep, that's me. I have piled on. Don't know what that means. Heard that before. I don't know what all that means, but okay. As you can see here, I've played 345 hours of Puzzmo with 6,763 games. It's a great game. You should play it. Go and play it. Tell your friends and get on the Puzzmo train. All right, cool. Hey, thanks for watching with me.
Bruh.